Tippy time, my Damies, Top Cat here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we had Solar 3.0 launch in the season of the Haunted. I have only just begun exploring Solar 3.0, but I've already found a doozy of a build, maining our Assassin's Cowl and Prometheus Lens. There's a lot of fun tools in this build, but it mainly focuses around chucking our knives, getting invis, chucking more knives, getting more invis, and just perpetually looping this so we can just stay safe and just silently assassin people. We're using the Prom Lens for a couple of reasons. It's now got overload that you can attach to this, great for champs, and then they've also added Scorch to the solar beam of this, and it's been given a buff inside of PVE. So the Scorch kind of attributes itself really well to Solar 3.0, that you can tie it in with your subclass. Ember is Singeing. Your class ability recharge faster when you scorch targets, so this will help you get your class ability up when you just go around zapping things with your Prom Lens. The second part I really enjoy about this build is the Assassin's Cowl. Powered melee final blows grant invisibility and restore a portion of your health. Finishes and final blows against more powerful targets increase the duration of invisibility and the amount of health restored. So pretty much we can just go around chucking our knives and we got invis, you know. We may as well be a Night Stalker, but we got all the attributes of our solo that we just love so much. Because let's face it, Void subclass got pretty weak melee in terms of damage. With this we can chuck Scorch, Ignite, and just buff a whole mess of things. We will be using the knock 'em down solar aspect. This essentially is just going to enhance our super. In the case of Blade Barrage, which I'm using for this build, it's just going to give us more knives, thus more damage. I like the throwing knives for this build. This isn't strictly a precision build, this is more about just chucking out deeps, so I'm favouring this in this situation. The second part of knocking down states, whilst radiant, you're going to get some melee energy back. Ember torches, solar fragment, powered melee attacks make you radiant, so you chuck knives, makes you radiant, the radiant gets you your melee energy back, so you can just endlessly be chucking your knives out. This is going to tie in with our Assassin's Cowl, so we're always invisible, we've always got knives, and we've always got that radiant buff up that gives us that essentially debuff, or empowerment I guess you would say actually, against all our ads. The on your mark solar aspect is pretty much focused around handling and reload, so just good weapon play. You can activate this by getting stacks in terms of 3, so you can get 3 weapon kills with this. This is going to give you the buff, or you can do the dodge and immediately get it up to 3. So you see here I just put 3 guys down there, and you see on the left Ember temping times 3. Now I've got better handling and reload and things like this. It's really nice, gives you that kind of golden gun feel, like you are a gunslinger, and kind of just makes it feel a little bit unique. You see here, do the dodge, instantly got the 3 stacks, and just makes it a little bit easier to run around, wield my guns. I've gone with the fusion grenade for this. You can use whatever you want, but it does have a nice good cooldown. I'm using Knife Trick as well, nice fan attack, does a good AoE effect on it. Ember Temping is going to tie in with our Prom Lens to give us more recovery, and it gives us better aerial assault. I found this quite beneficial when working with the Prom Lens, as it's generally quite a rigid weapon, and this just helped when you're jumping over, diving, zap zap zap. You know, with the Prom Lens it's a bit of a learning curve, but you know, if you pulse it, not like you would do pulsing, but just pulse it, don't lay on the trigger, and this should work for you. Ember Ashes is going to play more Scorch stacks, and so the more Scorch stacks that we actually have, the quicker you get to that Ignite, and Ember of Eruptions is that bigger Ignite. On our helmet we are running 1 melee Wellmaker, a Trace Rifle Ammo Finder, and a Harmonic Siphon, a Wrath of Rasputin Warmine Cell mod, Piercing Sidearms, and Overload Trace Rifles. Heavy Handed, this is going to give us half our melee energy back when we miss, also helps our sidearm gunplay out. Arc Resistance, Trace Rifle Reserves, Elemental Charge mod to charge our Heavy Handed, Absolution mod, and Trace Rifle Scavenger. On a class item we're running Burning Cells and Distribution. However, once we've fully unlocked our artifact, there are a couple of things here I want to put on here. Withering Heat, causing damage to solar ability, weakens targets, or solar fulmination, which pretty much going to make our ignitions just do increased damage and bigger blast radius. Anyway guys, that is our quick build that we've done today. I'll improve on this as the season goes by, but this is what I'm going to be running for the next couple of days on my hunter as I get through that pinnacle grind of the new season. Let us know down below if you found anything inside of Solar 3.0 or inside the artifact that you might like or want to see tested or anything like that. I'll give my thoughts. Until next time, tippy time my damies, what a tie.